Hello, I am Nolan Sauer, and these are my co-hosts James Aldridge and George Maloney. Today we will be talking about Ja Morant's 25-game suspension. How do you think this impacts the Grizzlies, George?
I think it impacts them a lot because Ja Morant was one of their best players, and I think will continue to be their franchise player for the next couple of years. But if he keeps getting suspended, I mean, last season he got suspended, but now getting suspended again, I think it'll be more than 25 games, and I think Luke Kennard will try to step up, but I don't think this team could be the same without Ja Morant.
How about you, James? How do you think Luke Kennard will fare with Ja Morant being gone?
He's not up for the challenge. He's gonna be too scared because he's gonna have to live up to so much, and he's not gonna do well at all, and they're gonna have to put somebody else in.
With Ja Morant's 25-game suspension, I don't think it's going to be great for the Grizzlies. I think they're going to be worse without him. I mean, with Ja Morant suspended, Grizzlies signed Jimmer Fredette from the CBA. Oh, breaking news. Ja Morant is suspended, and the Memphis Grizzlies signed Jimmer Fredette from the CBA. How do you think Jimmer Fredette will do?
I think he'll do okay, but like I said before, I don't think anybody can live up to what Ja Morant has done for these Grizzlies. I think they need him.
How about you, James? How do you think Jimmer Fredette will do?
Same thing as George. He's not gonna live up to it.
Okay. I think Jimmer Fredette will do the same thing as Luke Kennard, just not live up to Ja Morant's expectations, and yeah. And Ja Morant is just one of the best point guards in the league, like along with Steph Curry, not Chris Paul, and then George. How do you think Ja Morant will do being pretty rusty after the 25-game suspension?
I think he'll need a couple of games back, maybe sit on the bench and maybe learn his lesson too. But the Grizzlies are a playoff team if they have everybody healthy. But these last few, Steven Adams was out last year, and now Ja Morant being suspended for 25 games. I think it could go more than 25 games too, just because of the warning he got, and now doing it again. I don't think this is good for Ja Morant.
How about you, James? How do you think Ja Morant will do after the suspension?
He'll be rusty for 5, 6, 7 games, and then he'll start to be Ja Morant again because he'll need to play well if the Grizzlies want to make the playoffs and do well.
Yeah, he probably will be a bit rusty, but he'll pick it up each and every game, and then maybe in like 1 week time he'll be the player he was last season again. Breaking news. So Morant has been traded to Dallas in a 3-team trade. Rockets get Luka Doncic, Grizzlies get Dillon Brooks, and the Mavericks get Ja Morant. What do you think about this trade, George?
I think it's terrible. I think the Grizzlies need Ja Morant. I think the Mavs need Luka Doncic. I mean, I think these two players on both these teams are franchise players, so I think trading them away is not smart on both ends, and I think that both of these teams would not fare well because these players have not even tried to play with the players on the team, so I don't think it's good.
What about you, James?
I think this will help the Rockets a ton, getting Luka Doncic, and then it will kill the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies and the Mavs, they're losing their franchise players and getting not much else.
That's it for Sports Talk Show. I'm Nolan Sauer, my co-host George Maloney and James Aldridge. That's it.